Hey guys, crew at Blind Wave, I am Aaron.
Unlimited power!
And that's Aaron. And we are watching Black Lightning. Last time on Black Lightning,
Death. There was sneaking around and there was some twins and stuff, and Gamby was like, hey, I'm not bad, but I'm not good.
Yeah.
And there was, my phone's broken, look what I did!
Oh, yeah, Jennifer.
Yes. That was kind of it, I guess. Training. There's a big boom, big bada boom that saved from. Mm-hmm. Right? Do you think
Peter Esposito. Huh? That's Gamby's real name.
Gamby doesn't matter.
No. No. Oh, we also had a poll last time.
Aha! Black Lightning. Do you think Peter Gamby will be surviving this season?
I noticed you left out his real name, Esposito.
I said Peter.
Do you think he'll survive this season? I said yes.
Well, you could have said yes and you could have said no. 36% said no, and 63% said yes.
63%, yeah. I haven't gotten the emotional weight of maybe losing him this season yet. I mean, we only have a couple episodes left, don't we? This is episode 8. I think there's 13, and we only got 5 left.
Ooh.
Is this episode 8? No, this is episode 9. Yeah, still 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, still 5. No.
What? Are you counting this episode?
Yeah, 5, including this.
And last time you weren't counting this episode?
No, I didn't count last time.
So you just made it work.
Nope. It doesn't work.
John says, after what I saw from this episode, I'm going to say no.
No?
I just the feeling that he isn't going to last for some reason isn't because he came out with everything he's been keeping a secret. I felt it.
She was alive, I felt it. Like that?
I guess. Roberto says they're killing off everyone this season. I think he'll live purely because I get that Alfred vibe from him.
Alfred vibe? You don't want to not have an Alfred vibe. Now, you kind of have an Alfred vibe.
Huh?
You? I'm always like, Aaron, do this, and you're like, yes, sir.
I don't. That's
like
Rick.
when we're
That's
like
Rick.
making. Oh, okay, that's Rick.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember, he wants to be a butler.
Yeah.
Isaac says I think Black Lightning's wife is gonna die. Forgot her name.
Lynn?
Yeah, probably her.
No, Deborah, no. I can't do Ray Romano voice.
Nathan says, I always try really hard to make funny comments on polls, and Aaron never reads them. I'm now depressed since Aaron doesn't think I'm funny. That's a good one.
I didn't like that one.
Dobby. Isn't that an elf?
A house elf.
Yeah. Dobby says he is perfect for a redeeming death. Old, not trusted, but sworn to protect. Former ally to the bad guy. Surrogate son that has his own family. It would be a miracle if he doesn't die. He is the Walking Dead.
No, he'll live.
Dead.
But I do love proficient old men. If you watch our Full Metal Alchemist videos, you'll know why.
Michael says, sure he'll live. Someone needs to make costumes for the girls.
Well, that could happen. This season, he could still die. And then other people can take over costume stuff, too. I would think that there might be a rival Gamby store in which there is another different costume designer, and then he would... You kept that up for a real long time. Good job.
It went.
Hit it harder than Cap did.
I knew that was gonna happen.
If I end up dead in some alley somewhere, and they say I was dirty, make sure my wife and my family know the truth. I'm not gonna let that happen.
I should have said something, and I didn't, and I'm saying it now.
What are you saying?
The reason I know you're not crazy is because I thought I was going crazy.
Well, you are crazy.
Stop playing right now. I didn't catch anything on fire, but do you remember the scene? Do you remember how I broke it?
So?
I have powers, and it sounds like you probably do too.
Powers?
Yes.
Squats for days!
It's kind of weird that she got to hold her breath.
I bet you I could do that.
Why?
Yes,
really
he has
should've.
powers too. He's Black Lightning.
little too much. You didn't. You shouldn't have done this.
No, it's good.
No.
It's good.
Stay away from me. Listen to me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look, honey, let me explain.
Explain how you've been lying to me my whole life.
Really?
As soon as she got hers, she told someone. You know?
No, she didn't.
No. Her.
What were
Jennifer.
you thinking?
What
Yeah.
was I supposed
Her sister.
to do?
She's like,
Just let her think she was
Told
going
her,
crazy.
you know?
She needed to know. Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, half of being a parent.
those are straight up lies, not
What
omission.
We're not kids anymore. Listen.
Nothing.
Even when I am in a nursing home,
What?
I will still be her mother, and he will still be. And that there are people out there looking to kill him, and both of you are in danger. And now this. Mom, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was good.
They can't have it.
No, they can't. So how are we gonna stop them?
But you left.
She's around the corner.
We could pretend that I'm gonna lay low and make me sneak behind your backs, or you let me help.
I can be stubborn.
At least she's being honest.
Well, not unless you came in here to tell me you're Vixen.
You
Next-
didn't, right? Busted. No. I'm kidding. It's not funny. I'm sorry. No, I'm not Vixen or Supergirl. Just Mom.
So Supergirl's real then.
I don't know.
And you're right.
Wait, how Vixen and Supergirl in the same universe? I'm
Vigilantes.
Going through.
gonna check the air, just make sure it's come on. No, stop it! I hate that thing. Damn it. I was doing a service for both of us.
I was just helping.
Those records are public. Should be filed here with the state.
All right, I'll be back.
We're close.
Yep.
It's good that he has her to bounce off ideas and stuff. Who's this guy? Who's you? If I ever got cast one of these shows, I'd be this dude.
I need to know who made a directed energy weapon that mimics the powers of black lightning.
I gotta hit
Follow the
yourself.
instructions. You'll be fine. The best of your family.
Follow the instructions. Instruction 1, inject into eyeball.
In your school, did you guys ever do Black Mamba?
No.
I remember like someone would come up behind somebody like this, and just go Black Mamba, and just slap him in the back of the head.
No! We were civilized!
Oh, well done, your ass.
You know what?
Obama's scary.
I think I can help you two out.
So I'm trying to think if I should. I can't do Obama. I'll try sometimes, but I can't.
Who was her face?
Michelle.
Was it Michelle?
I think so. Careful with that phone.
Hey, Black Lightning and Thunder got into a fight.
Who won?
That's not important, okay?
Okay, obviously you didn't.
I still don't know how I feel about that name, Thunder.
Vanessa, do you have a point?
That ass though, right? Boy, look, you know what though?
Is it honestly?
It's so funny. Even still saving all these lives, all guys want to do is talk about my ass.
You give me that name and address, I lose your name and address.
Oh, don't die in this alley. Harry said he was gonna.
Yep.
Yeah, Damon. I always knew you were dirty.
Another police officer.
Yeah, that one. Mustache is the chief.
Oh man, I was waiting for them to. Hey! You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A secret. Oh, count. Aging. Whoa, what are these?
Star Killer clones.
Look at that hairdo right there.
I love it.
I'd love to do that. There's no way I
Wow,
could do
that looks
that.
good.
You know, just,
Yeah, there's not anymore.
I could do that, maybe.
You
Right?
like the back half of it.
Whoa!
Jordan could do that.
Space Jam. He extended his arm.
Jordan conducting the foul line.
Regardless of what you all may think of me, I will always care about you and your family. And I would do anything to protect you.
Damn, he's gonna die.
Suit!
He's gonna die.
Say thank you.
I'll open this till you get home.
Be safe.
Okay, Gamby. Designing? Oh, that was good. Oh!
What's that do?
About time.
Nice, I like it.
That's pretty good.
There's lightning, there's thunder.
You met Gamby, didn't you?
Uncle Gamby gave it to me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he's okay with it?
Dad, look, I know you said we can't trust him, but I understand how serious this moment is.
Let's take your new outfit out for a test drive.
You know, for how small that mask is, it really does kind of help change your face shape. It's hard to kind of notice.
You don't know. Baby, I'm so sorry.
I don't know why I'd stop you from having kids unless you don't want to have more.
I mean, it could have different effects on your body. They don't know the effects it has on the body.
I didn't. So a bunch of us, we took a lip reading class so we could know what the police were saying about us while we were protesting.
Nice.
You know you're not bad at this.
I can feel it.
Man.
Anderson? Joey Sue?
Yeah.
Wait, here's his name, I can't remember it. Oh, that's cool. Like Luke Cage.
Oh, boom! Anderson?
You're welcome. Things are about to get a little messy.
He's gonna destroy it all. I love the interactive lighting they have him holding. It's so cool.
And they probably had him holding something real.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know.
Get the light.
I love it. Uh-oh. Anti-black lightning guns.
Standard ammo. We got body armor, so headshots to finish.
What up?
Still got anti-thunder gun.
Behind you! Oh.
Yeah. Of course.
Damn.
I would hate to be walking away, didn't go off. Yeah, like, God damn it. I ruined the shot.
Is he gonna go? Okay, now I'm walking out.
I get in my car. Damn it!
It's a very boring DVD menu.
Subtitles. Ah! Okay. All right.
Man,
Okay.
I was expecting something bad to happen somewhere.
Yeah?
You know what I mean?
No. Okay. This is another good episode. I again enjoy the pace of the season.
I was waiting for something bad to happen.
Yeah?
Like,
Whether
the
it's
detective got shot or
Anderson, right?
yeah, Detective Anderson. Gamby got
MB.
something. Someone took like a Nisa or something.
Sure.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I was just
Sure.
waiting for something bad to happen.
Yeah, it seemed like things worked out pretty well. I mean, they had a good, successful first outing together with her new suit, which I like. I like the new suit.
Martin got away though.
Yeah, Martin did get away. I'm enjoying Anderson taking more of a part in the. He's not being a vigilante. He's trying to do his job. But you know, I like him being more willing to work with Black Lightning, and it wasn't just a straight up like, oh nope, she died from lightning. It's got to be you. You know,
Yeah.
He can use his head and work around this kind of things. So I'm enjoying that. I'm intrigued with a lot of the stuff going on, like the scene with young Gamby.
Yeah.
You know, watching the kid that could like float or fly or something. Not only was that effect really good, like with the flying, but the effect of young Gamby itself was awesome.
I'd say, depending
For
on
TV, I thought.
Yeah. The thing I was interested in about the like they had the Young Gambi stuff,
Yeah.
but then it was like all those pods and stuff they were showing.
Sure.
Like I feel like that could easily be like we have Tobias Whale who has like some kind of power,
Yeah.
and he's a villain. I think those pods could easily be like here's where other powered people / villains can come from.
So here's like our particle accelerator. in a
Kind
way.
of, yeah. Like we have all these people stored away. I don't know what kind of state they're in, but
So they could be like a freak of the week kind of thing, maybe.
maybe.
Be interesting.
They could be released like individually, or maybe they released them all in this season,
Yeah.
and now they're
I
out
would
there
like
just
that.
like the particle accelerator.
Yeah.
And then you have people who like maybe they're good, but you know they've been caged away for 30 years or whatever it's
Sure.
been. Like maybe they're unstable, maybe they're pissed off that their life has been ruined.
That maybe they can be controlled. I mean, why was this company doing this in the first place, or
Yeah.
maybe this agency? Yeah, there's a lot of different opportunities of some kind of serialized Black Lightning show you can have with those enemies, or
The only
Yeah.
thing like is it with having that kind of freak of the week kind of idea, I feel like it would expand the show into a longer season thing.
Yeah.
Which would be more fillery episodes.
which might
maybe.
be something they want to do for next season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
But-
Legends, the first Legends was only
Yeah.
like 13 episodes.
But I mean, even with any of their filler content, I feel like they're doing it very well by, throwing real social issues in there, or just
Yeah.
things that the other shows just haven't been able to tackle. So I'm really enjoying that. And by the way, the Young Gambi effect could have just been makeup too, because that's very expensive to do, CG, and it could have just been makeup, and it
Yeah.
was done really well as well.
I feel like this is the first time I've seen someone who got powers who was like more concerned about like, can I still have kids? Can I
Yeah.
have a normal life?
Well-
like usually they have the normal life thing, but like I felt this one I guess a little more than like a lot of times people get powers and they're like more like Anissa, where it's like, whoa,
What
and it's
can I
not so
do
much
and-
like, oh my god, my life is ruined. It's
Yeah.
more like sometimes that comes later
Yeah.
after they started trying to do stuff and they're like, this isn't for me. I want to try to have a normal life. I can't.
But the nice thing about it is that we've learned so much about her character that she says something like, and this is always the one that's wanted to save the world. I don't, and you're like, I totally get that.
Yeah.
You don't feel like she's being unreasonable. I mean, it's like, well, I can't be regular. I can't be a human. It's like, well, you can be a human, just a superhuman. Just don't do that shit, But that's what her thing is like. I don't have a choice. If I could choose, I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it's just interesting. I think to have both sides of the spectrum of like, here's someone new with powers. Oh my god, I can do this. I could save people. I can whatever. And then
Yeah.
here's someone with powers. My life is over.
Sure.
Like you have both sides of it.
See,
As long as she doesn't like become a villain or something,
Yeah.
she gets pissed off and just starts.
that's always the thing about powers or these superhero shows too, is it's usually something that's thrust upon you, not necessarily something that you've wanted and then you get, because the classic Spider-Man line is, with great power comes great responsibility. But there's been versions of these heroes or villains and stuff in the past that want the power to become a hero, which is a little more selfish than it is selfless, because sometimes it's thrust upon you, and other times you go and seek it. And one can be seen in a very bad light. But I like the different way here, where it's like, I don't want to do that. I want to go to prom. I want to go to college. I want to get married. I want to have kids.
Yeah, I say like with that like Iron Man kind of falls into like a middle ground of that.
Yeah.
Where like especially if you look at like in the movie, like the MCU that we have, where he's like just this playboy, making weapons
Yeah.
and selling them, and then he gets stuck into a position where like he has to make this suit to get out, but then he continues it later on to become a hero.
I mean,
So, like,
he
he's-
realizes, like, hey, these people are using weapons with my name on them.
Yeah.
I have a responsibility to stop this, and that's how he incepts into Iron Man.
Yeah, but I mean at the same time, like he doesn't have to be the hero,
Yeah.
but he also makes
Sure.
himself the hero.
Yeah.
And then runs with it.
There's
I'm Iron
definitely
Man,
some selfishness there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he has that middle ground where like there's good in there, but there's also that selfishness in there. as
It's
well.
like we're currently watching Jessica Jones. Like, Jessica does not want anything to do with what's happened to her.
Yeah, she didn't
But
want to be a hero.
but-
She didn't want to be powered.
But given the choice, she's going to begrudgingly go out and help people, So, yeah, I always like those dynamics. And this one is very interesting, too. Especially when it's like, this is why you guys got divorced. That's really heavy for a kid. It's like, this is why they can't be happy, and now I'm not going to be happy, Because when you're a kid, all you have is your future and thinking about it and can't wait for it to happen. It's only when you get old that you wish that you were still a kid.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dude, we said about it in the video. I don't know if it made it in, but the music in the little the fight scene.
Sure.
You know, the destruction of the place was.
Yeah.
It was different than most like.
I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like think about like Arrow or
Yeah.
something like that when they're going into some place. You
Yeah.
don't have that like.
Yeah. It was almost like contradictory, but it still worked. Like it matched. I think it's just the tone of the show.
Yeah, and they're also just walking.
That's the thing. There was no challenge there really for them. I mean, it was slow but intentionally so. Like they just walked in. Like I don't think they ever hustled. You know?
No, they didn't.
Like that's the thing. Like Arrow has to because he has no powers. Flash, it's by definition that he's fast. Here you just have guys just walking through with powers, doing their stuff. You know. But you don't have the problem like sometimes like something like Legends has where it's like fucking use your powers. You know. They use it pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's completely and utterly bulletproof.
I guess her suit is too.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's amplified by like his is amplified somehow. Something happens there.
I guess I'm curious too on how the suit is because like it has power, like lights and stuff
Yeah.
that come on. Like why? Like what does it do? Like if
Yeah, we don't have specifics.
If his are used to help direct,
Yeah.
like his electric flow of what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because we've seen him use some without
Sure.
having a suit.
Well, we can think of like circuitry and stuff is going to be affected by electronic and electric fields and all this stuff it's using to regulate things and make everything even. What does it do to a density kind of power
Yeah.
like hers? What can a
Someone who just goes, and like now what? What'd that do?
Yeah.
Can she? Okay, so she makes herself so dense that she can like stomp.
Yeah.
And she can be bulletproof.
Yeah.
Can she make herself less dense, where like she can float?
That'd be interesting.
Like she go, and just, I don't know.
You just, sometimes Supergirl flies by or something, but then you see.
Like she jumps and breathes out and just like hovery, floats, flies. I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, if it's a density thing, like how much can she change, and is it only heavier?
Sure.
Like that's why she's so strong because she makes her muscles so dense and thick that she can just lift
Okay.
up. But could she lessen
Sure.
her density?
I'm interested to see stuff with Jennifer's powers. Like, is it just lightning? That's a different color, and if her name's gonna be lightning, like, I want to differentiate her from Black Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, it's a different color, so it's a little bit different.
sure, but
what?
Yeah. Like Anessa's is just completely different.
Yeah,
So I wonder how they're gonna do that.
which is good because I guess they had some stuff that was anti-Black Lightning, but not anti-Thunder.
Yep.
I wonder if Nisa's gonna fall into the fold of like doing this, or if she's just gonna be like not wanting to be anything related to heroism.
Jennifer?
Jennifer, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I said.
I think she will eventually, probably because of whatever's happening with Khalil.
Yeah, I wrote that down too because I'm like, Jen's boyfriend Khalil, like what happened? Where's he been?
Yeah, we haven't seen him for a while. No
this-
Tobias
like-
Whale in this.
2 episodes ago, maybe we saw him like in a car or something.
Did we see Whale last episode either? Yeah, we did. I think we did. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean we haven't really seen him much since the sister and stuff.
It's the shooting. Okay. Dude, Gambia's pretty badass with that Mamba venom. Like, he's resourceful. No, damn it. I don't want Black Mamba. That's a stupid game.
I don't know why. I don't remember. I just remember like kids started doing it in high school and they called it Black Mamba, and they would just go like this behind someone. Like you would be like just sitting there and they'd just be like Black Mamba and just like slap you in the back of the head.
He'd run away going, GTC!
That's silly. I don't know why. I don't know why GTC.
So we got a Vixen name drop, as in like the superhero Vixen. Are you Vixen?
Are we gonna do Tell Me You're Vixen?
Yeah. Are you Supergirl? And then she's like, it wasn't like what, are you fucking Vixen? Like that comic book? It was like, are you Vixen? And she's like, wait, no, are you?
Yeah,
Meaning that
I
there's a
guess.
possibility that
I mean,
could
she was
happen.
like, "You got me," and she's like, "What?" She's like, "No, I'm kidding."
Now, we know Supergirl is in this now, and Vixen. We haven't heard from anybody else. However, Vixen, as far as I know, only exists in Earth 1. We haven't heard of any Vixens from Earth 38.
Did Flash
or anything.
look for Vixen whenever he was in her world?
No. You
'Cause
whenever he
I
was
know there was
Supergirl?
no Felicity, there was
Yeah,
no Cisco,
no.
there was no like none of that.
Nope.
But I don't know if he knew about Vixen. Like maybe she could be over that universe.
There's a I think there's two things. There's a Vixen in that universe as well. I mean, there has to be. No, there doesn't have to be the things. What are they called? The Totems.
Totems.
They don't have to be there, I guess. But what I was thinking was
Either she's there as well.
Either they're in Earth 38, or they're in Earth 1. Vixen is from Earth 1, and they've heard of Supergirl because of the crossover stuff.
Or we're in an Earth like 7 that has both those in it.
Okay.
Like, that could be a thing, right?
That could be a thing.
Just another Earth with different.
I'm starting to think more and more it's Earth 1, and Supergirl is known because, I mean, she was here for the aliens, and she was here for the Nazis, and she wasn't keeping her presence unknown. People were, what the fuck's that? It's Supergirl, you know? It might not be well known that she's not from this Earth, but I don't know. We don't know how the public and how the people respond to these heroes, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess at this point we're on Earth 1.
They just want to name drop and have no connections at all to anything.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
oh,
true.
We just say so.
But at least here we got the answer of, like, are these real people or are they people from a comic book?
See, I wish that, like,
both.
to help clarify that,
Yeah.
they would use Marvel people when talking about
That comic book.
You know, like that comic book in their back pocket would have been X-Men.
Sure.
Like, oh, that's not in this universe.
Yeah.
That's a comic book.
Yeah,
You
but I
know?
mean, they have action figures, you know,
Of-
in Earth 1 of, like, Green Arrow and Flash.
Yeah.
They have merch and stuff, you know. There's
yeah.
action figures of the Avengers and the Marvel MCU.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it makes sense that it might be comic books.
Just make it easier.
Wasn't
to know,
there
like,
a
when they were-
X-Men comic book in Logan?
Was it Runaways or something like that? Or?
No, in Logan. The Logan movie? He's like, that wasn't like what it was like.
Yeah,
you
maybe.
know? So, I mean, it's not unprecedented. It's just now we have confirmation that because Lynn had the possibility of being Vixen, Vixen exists.
It'd just be nice, I think, to
Sure.
not like in different. I know that's fake.
Yeah.
I know that's real.
I know. That's not the point, is what they're saying. Like, it doesn't matter. We're just throwing these out there. We're giving you some seeds.
Like CW seeds.
Yeah, CW seeds. Make sure you're watching Constantine on CW seed. But I think I'm going to vote it's Earth 1. Maybe we can have that be a subject of a poll or something. I don't know. But we got some Q&As we got to get through, right?
Probably tweet.
We're going to go to Twitter, @BlindWayProd, and look up #Black Lightning Q&A.
Black Lightning's
When
back.
you guys use that in your questions, we can find those questions and try to give some answers. We might not be able to get to all of them, but we'll try.
Only the
try.
funny ones.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nathan.
Yeah, we don't do Nathan's.
If you had to choose, says Red Lantern, would you rather have Jennifer's lightning powers or Anissa's super strength durability?
I don't know enough about Jennifer's lightning powers, so I'm going to say durability.
I will take lightning powers. You can be Thunder, I'll be lightning.
Okay.
Like a job.
Thunder sounds better.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, Thor's not the god of lightning. It's the god of thunder.
Yeah, but thunder just makes noise.
That's powerful noise.
Like a fart.
It's,
When I was a kid, I used to be like, hey, look, it's like the gods bowling. That's what makes thunder.
it's terrible.
What?
It needs to be Thor beating his hammer on a rod.
That wouldn't make like a boom.
Yeah, what? Because it's super powerful god stuff.
No, it just. That's
God's
it.
bowling.
Yeah, they're having fun too. I want to go bowling now. Speed King says that suit was awesome. So Vixen is on this Earth, and they know Supergirl is this Earth 1 or Earth 38 or a new Earth.
My reigning theory is that it's Earth 1. Supergirl has crossed over and made herself public in Earth 1 before, so that's Earth 1.
I'll say it's a separate Earth, another Earth.
Nope, I don't want multiple versions of our
Another
characters.
dimension.
We already have Nazi versions. I don't need other hero versions.
Nazis.
Nazis.
See, in that Earth they had all of them.
Yeah. But they were Nazis.
That could be a poll. Do you like Nazis? No, not that one. I meant another one. Perry says, how would you feel if you found out your family had superpowers or were superheroes? I personally feel like I would love it, especially if I got powers.
Depends who in my family gets it.
Like your brother, but you don't get any?
No, I mean, like,
Oh, okay.
like, you know, there's some members of my family like, I wouldn't want them to have powers.
I can think of my uncle. I wouldn't want him to have him.
I don't know.
It goes with my immediate family. Melanie. No, I don't want her to have powers. Me? Yeah, that'd be good.
I mean,
My kids?
if it was your
dangerous,
kids.
but I would try to mentor them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Mentor them. Teach
Yeah.
them good stuff.
You don't know what they're doing, though.
Huh?
You don't know what you're doing.
What do you mean?
How you mentor them?
Because I'm a ninja.
You're not a ninja.
And I know Pokemon.
You're not a ninja. I see it every time you try to sneak up on me.
Huh? And I've done it. That's how I Black Mama'd you.
No, stop it. I see it back there. That reminds me of the thing from Jackass they used to do where they had a razor or a electric razor and they go zzz in the back of someone's head.
What?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I know.
That's worse than Black Mama.
It is.
Terrence says, with reference to Vixen and Supergirl, could this be Earth 23, where most of the superheroes are black? Maybe. I don't know anything about Earth 23.
I don't know.
I don't know about any Earth. It's really just one. And
is Earth 23 because Michael Jordan's number was 23?
I love the number 23. Remember Jim Carrey? He had a movie called 23.
Isn't that 42?
No. You're thinking of 1408 with John Cusack.
Fuck. Maybe. I don't know. What was it? 23?
Earth 23. Ashley says, I was really confused on Lynn saying they didn't think the girls would gain powers just because Jefferson's wasn't inherited. Jefferson's parents weren't metas, but he is. The situation is not the same. I think all that she was saying was that Jefferson didn't get his powers through inheriting them. They didn't know why he got his powers.
So there was no reason to think he would pass them on.
So they didn't know that, our kids will get powers. So they couldn't be like, hey, in 10 years you're going to have powers, just like Jefferson did.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know it.
Sure.
So it was just them saying, like, we don't know how he got powers. We didn't know you would get powers.
Like, just because someone has gained powers doesn't necessarily mean that their genetic code has mutated to the point where they're going to pass it on. They could possibly become like what Jennifer's talking about. They could be, what's the right word? They can't reproduce. Like, yeah.
Possible. Insomniac says, does it seem more likely that Black Lightning could possibly take place on Earth 1, seeing as Vixen was name dropped?
Yeah, that's my guess. Earth 1.
As for Supergirl, isn't Earth 1 aware of her existence since she was thanked by the president after the Dominator crossover?
Oh my God, taking it. It's my thing.
That's not a bad point, Insomniac. Mm-hmm. I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I wish one of us would have thought of that. That's good ideas.
I know what you're doing.
Look at the logo. Look at the little logo.
Kind of like a blindly symbol.
Kind of, it's a little eyeball. It's cool. Daniel says, what the hell happened to the guy that held a gun to the doctor's neck? He just used a gunshot as a distraction? And why did no one acknowledge him just magically vanishing like that?
He ninja vanished. I mean, that happens. Something's like, bam, come on over here. And you come back and you're like, oh, fuck, he's gone. It happens. I could do that. I could, yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see. I'll show you later.
Update on Aaron's thoughts about Gambi. He did ninja stab a guy with venom and then made him read the instructions to save his own life. I don't like the needle. I'd have been dead.
Yeah.
Like, all right, here you go. It wasn't like he was like, all right, here you go. Ah! I'd have to be like, no, I can't. I'd be dead. And run, help! Read this because I can't. And stab me with it because I can't. That'd be terrible.
Yeah.
He made two weaknesses.
Yeah, you're good though. Gamby's a good guy. He won't hurt you like that, man.
Well, I wouldn't have got stabbed to begin with because I'm a ninja.
Oh.
Of course, so is Gambi. Him sneaking around like in the air vent, like it was good. Joshua says excited to see Jefferson and Anissa both suit up and take down Greenlight.
Yeah.
With Jennifer being so scared about her powers, how long do you think it will take for her to want to save people or try to control her powers? Also, that ass though. That was a fun little like that ass. I don't know how the autotune went, but
I just immediately thought of the guy that was reviewing the In-N-Out or something.
Five Guys.
Five Guys. That's right. Damn.
Bacon so crispy.
Damn.
But no. How long till Jennifer tries to do it? Do we think that she'll do it this season?
Yeah.
Do you think that she'll become
definitely this season. Like I said, I think it's going to be something that's going to match up with Khalil.
It could easily be. Well, it could be Khalil related. Yeah. It could also be like family gets in trouble, so she uses her powers.
Sure. Yeah.
Because no one knows about her yet.
Yeah.
They know about
Gamby
Thunder.
doesn't even know.
Yeah, they know about Thunder and they know about Black Lightning. Mm-hmm. So that could be like a little ace in the hole kind of. She helps in saving everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Lover Sashimi, would you have freaked out or a panic moment when you first discovered you had powers?
Probably. Depends what kind of power it is. I mean, if it was like super taste, I'd be like, ah, yay, everything tastes good, or this tastes bad, and I wouldn't freak out. But if it was like explosions out my dick or something, that'd probably freak out.
I already have that. I don't know. I guess it would depend on the power. Like healing would be sweet.
Yeah. How do you even know how would you know though?
I don't know. Like I got cut and just like, oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like you can heal people. Like
no.
You're healing. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, how do you just discover you have the ability to heal
I'm just like,
somebody? And it's like,
I don't know. Like I could have like my kid fall and scrape his knee, and I'm like, it's okay, and I'm trying to help him with it, and it heals. He's like, it feels.
Every
good,
superpower needs to have that as a sound effect.
Why?
Can you imagine if you got a cut in your, Logan will get cut in his hand, his head will turn around, and he'll like, wouldn't be funny if he went,
like he has to do it. Like he has to do it to make it work.
Yeah, you have incredibly healing, but you have to go to do it. And the louder you do it,
The faster it
the
heals.
faster it heals.
That's not good for stealth missions.
I know. You're just running like Allison when they're shooting you. You're just as they're shooting you. I think we got a hit, guys. We got a hit superhero now.
I heart caramel or caramel.
Agreed.
Do you think at the end or near the end of the season, the kids in those pods will be set free?
Yep. I think that's laying the seed for future stuff. Or the end of the season stuff. We keep hearing about more metas and other heroes and other stuff. We gotta have more stuff going on with that.
Chicken Noodle Soup says, here's a random and maybe inappropriate question. Out of all the DC, Marvel comics you've read, or DC and Marvel movies and TV shows you have watched, which female superhero or sidekick or villain has the best butt?
Witchblade's pretty good. Remember Witchblade?
No.
Yeah. Power Girl's okay.
You don't go for Power Girl for a butt.
I mean, you can.
Black Widow?
Yeah.
Black Widow's usually a go-to for me on most things.
Yeah. With your explosion power.
Yes. Trying to go through the list of female superheroes and villains in my head. What's Poison Ivy's look like?
Green.
That one's a good one then.
I mean, you don't want to rub up on it though.
Why not?
Thorns. Every rose has its.
That's not a rose, it's Poison Ivy. I thought you were gonna go with that.
No, they have roses.
Wouldn't that be worse?
That might be worse.
Is it itchy?
No, one's more immediate.
I don't know. I'd probably go with like Black Widow or Poison Ivy or.
I'm incredibly allergic to Poison Ivy. And one time in my childhood, I got Poison Ivy on my dick. Like I was scratching, and then as kids do, I was touching, so I spread Poison Ivy to my dick. I'm not kidding. This is a real thing that happened. I went to the doctor. Don't laugh.
Did you have to show the doctor?
Yep.
Is it a guy doctor?
Yep.
Okay. We take Coulson, and they were looking at what was it? I think it was like his butt or something like that. And he was like, I had to pull down my pants for that girl doctor. He's like, I had to show her my butt. Because like usually if someone comes over and he doesn't have pants on or something like that, he's like hiding behind like blankets and stuff. I'm like, no, I don't have underwear on, Dad. I'm like, well, go put on pants. He's like,
Yeah.
but, and he just like runs real quick and tries to like hide by people.
Sure.
So he didn't like having his butt shown.
Yep.
Did you answer? You said who?
Yeah,
was
Poison Ivy on my dick.
No. What?
Oh, the Witchblade.
Witchblade, that's what it was. Alright, I guess that's it.
And all the Q&As?
Yeah, some of them are kind of duplicates of things we've already been talking about. People freaking out over powers.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Pull Jefferson and Anissa. If you, Carmel also said if you were to pull a Jefferson and Anissa, what mask would you wear? And if you can't think of any, go off the one you have in the Wave Cave. And what kind of mask would you wear?
You probably wear the Green Ranger helmet.
I would do this.
Oh, we just don't wear glasses?
Now no one knows who I am.
Yeah. I'd do that too.
But I can't see anything.
Yeah, I know. Right? Okay. All right, so we got to think of a poll, and I think it's going to be about where or what Earth does this take place. Now, I think we've had this before as a poll, but we have some more information now. I think that Black Lightning takes place on Earth 1. I think the other choices should be Earth 1, Earth 38, 38 Supergirls, Earth 23 maybe?
38 Supergirls?
Well, 38, which is Supergirls.
Oh, like 38 Supergirls?
There's Earth
Damn.
23 apparently that all superheroes are more like a black version or something, maybe.
I don't know.
Or I would say another Earth in which they all take, like at least
everyone's on
Vixen
one?
and Supergirl and Black Lightning are on one. Which has a precedent because Earth X had all of them that didn't exist in the same Earth in one Earth. So I think that makes sense.
And I will call it Earth 3.
No, there already is Earth 3.
I will call it Earth 8.
No, there already is an Earth 8.
I will call it Earth. That's my favorite number. 18.
That's legal. 18. All right, so you guys can go and find that poll at patreon.com/blindwave. And what'd you say?
18.
18. Okay.
I'm gonna do the one where they just all happen to be there.
They just all happen to be there. Okay.
I'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Well, that was the poll, and we'll see you guys. No. Ah. Guys, thank you very much. Merch. If you want Blindwave merch, go to their website. If you want to see more Black Lightning Q&As, go to not Q&As. That's Twitter. You're freaking me out. Stop it. You can also subscribe and check out Patreon.